Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter, Billy.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. Hey, everyone. You know Billy and I love a good small box game, and even more, we love a good small box card game. In addition to that, one of my challenges on BG Stats, where we track everything that we play, both in person and...
All my wins.
Not all your... We track all my wins and just plays of anything I don't win.
Hey.
All right, fine. We track all of everyone's wins. But one of the challenges that I set up for this year was to play 10 of our old favorites. And so we thought we would revisit Hens. Hens is published by Little Rocket Games, and it plays 2 to 4 players. And it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes to play this, depending on how many players you have. In Hens, you're trying to build out a grid of 3 by 4 in either direction. 4 by 3, 3 by 4. It's all good. And in that grid, you are trying to make sets of the same type of hen, the same color of hen. When you lay the cards down, however, you can either lay your card next to one of the same color, or you can lay it down next to one of a different color if you have a number that's one more or one less than that one. Now, in the first round or two, this is easy because you're just going, either horizontal or vertical. But as you start
it
adding...
quickly becomes more difficult because you're left with fewer spaces, and they all have multiple conditions from different cards coming from different sides, and you have to find a card that fits all of those.
So you have to be really careful as you're building to leave space, think about what else is in your hand, so that you can fill in all the spots on your grid. If you can't fill in one of the spots on your grid, then you have to flip the card over and put down a coup, which will lose you a point at the end. Now, in addition to figuring out what color you're going to collect, halfway through the game, you take a little rooster and you put him on the color card that you think you will have the second most of. This is really tricky. What you're going to do is score points for both of your main color and your second color, unless you mess it up and you've actually put the rooster on the main color, and then you're only going to score for that.
Yeah, so I guess stop putting cards on that color once you put the rooster on it.
In addition to collecting the color and the number, each card has a number of eggs across the bottom. Those are going to be the points you score. Or it has medals that the chicks have won up at the top, and those are going to be extra points as well. There is a lot of decision making in this tiny 3 by 4 grid. Each turn you get to draw 2 cards. Now you can draw from the top of your opponent's discard pile or from the deck. You can draw 2 from the deck, 2 from the discard pile. You cannot draw from your own discard pile. But also if you're playing with 3 or 4 people, you have some more options to choose. And that's really the only difference, playing with more people. With 2 people, it's just fine. You start looking at what your opponent is discarding and trying to take those birds and make sure you're not giving them anything else. It is really snappy game. It's very quick, and you'll often just shuffle them back up and do it again.
Yeah.
There's another reason.
Yes.
There's another reason why we decided that this game was the game that we were going to dive into this spring. And that is because, as of 2 weeks ago, we are the proud owner of 4 hens of our own.
Yay!
They started as tiny little puffballs. And now they are quickly moving towards kind of gawky toddler teenagers. They are in their awkward stage. But it's really fun. We're having a great time. They can't go outside yet, which means they're living in our office in a pen. They like to wake us up in the morning. Their names are Rose, Elfie, Mikey, and Ray. Should I
tell them why? You tell them why.
We were trying to think of foursomes of names that we could name them, and we decided that we couldn't choose one. So we chose one from each of the ones that were on our list at the time. So Rose is from Golden Girls. Ray is from Ghostbusters. Mikey is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Elfie is one of the 4 witches from Oz. They are all hens, despite the fact that some are named Mikey and Ray. They're those are girls' names too. No roosters because our township doesn't allow it. So if there's a rooster, they would come and take it away. That said, we are having fun with all the hens, both the card version and the live version. And it's been really great challenge to play 10 of our old games. I think we're going to make a video once we hit the 10 and we can talk about what 10 that we've been playing. I also want to make a video for you guys talking about what those challenges and resolutions were in January. And since we're heading into April, how we did in the first quarter. Okay, well, I'm off to feed the hens. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye.
You ready?
Wait, you seem short again.
This is how short I am. This is, I didn't get shorter.
I don't know.
I didn't get short. I'm not that old yet. Hens is published by...
It's a game that people can play.
It is. In Hens...
There's no barn.
No, there's no barn.
You said barn.
The building is the coop.
You said barn.